Hey guys, welcome. I'm going to be teaching you guys the Sensei strategy for our newcomers. I'm going to show you guys how to get to the Harmonics scanner the longer way, but most of us have it saved up here already. But for our new I Am Academy people, you're going to go to iamacademy.com. Then you're going to log in. Just log in. Then you're going to come to the three lines over here and go to iam.center. Go ahead and log into that as well. And then you're going to go ahead and go to the left side and click on strategies. And scroll all the way to the bottom and you click on Harmonics. If you have Gold Cup, you can use this as well. But for our newcomers, we're going to use the Harmonics scanner. And that's just going to load. So it's going to take out all this extra crap. So here is the gist of the Harmonics scanner right here. Okay, you see the scanner over here. You can simply just input these as well and make money and profit off of that. People do that, use this. This is already 85% winning chance. But I'm going to show you a different strategy, the Sensei strategy, that is a little bit, I feel like you can actually pick a better entry point. If it's not this best entry point, you can pick a different one. But I'm just going to show you around the harmonic scanner first. So first we have our 15-minute chart, our 30-minute chart, our 1-hour chart, our 4-hour chart, and our daily chart. Okay. The one for Sensei, I like to use between the 15 to the 1. Over here, I do use a good way, but you don't have to just choose a good way to look at the different currency trades that are going on. You can simply go through each broker and see. I'm just going to use Google Play right now. Another thing that you can see, we have our currency pairs right here. So the most recent scanned ones are the ones that are always going to be on top. That means they are going to be executed, or you still have time to get into them. They haven't fully been executed yet. Whereas the ones on the bottom have been executed. So I'm just going to show you that. Like, let me show you. We have these. So you can definitely see this has executed. It smashed through every single TP there. It smashed. It definitely did, as you see. So I just let you know that to know if it's a sell or a buy, if your TPs are under the entry points, it's going to be a sell. If it's above your entry point, it's going to be a buy. As you see, these have two different entries. So you could enter it at this entry point here or this one. So they give you two options. And that's usually in the shark type of figure they give you. They give you two entry points. Let's just go to the top so I can show you. We'll go to this one, the year ad. This one, let's see. So this one, it already hit TP1 as you see. So this is a buy. Just so you know, above entry is buy. So this one already hit TP1. It keep going, it hit TP2. And it's about to be, it hit TP3. So this one already executed as well. So this one smashed on through as well. Let's see. Let's just check the next one. So this one is a sell because it's below entry. Let's see. Our beginning stage is up here entry. TP1 is right here. T2, TP3. So this is the entry point. But here we go. So that's just the gist of basically just the regular harmonic scanner. What we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and set up our Sensei strategies. So we got to go ahead and include indicators. So you're going to go here to your indicator tab. And there's some indicators we're going to have to add in here. So let's go ahead and start. So the first indicator you're going to enter is EMA. EMA is your moving average exponential. Then you're going to add your MA. which is moving average. Then you're going to add your Ichimoku cloud. I call it itch, but the itch cloud. And then you're going to add in RSI, but we already have RSI, but if you don't, then you just add it in, which is just your relative strength index. And what the RSI is just, it's basically telling you if the sellers or the buyers, which one has more strength in the market. Okay. Okay, our next one is going to be money flow. So that's going to be MFI, money flow. And then you see it all move to the left side. So I'll add it to the one. Then we're going to need your momentum, MOM. Then you're going to get your DMI, which is directional movement. And then you're going to get your MACD. And you're going to click these twice. Okay, so those are all the indicators you need. Now we're just going to go ahead and edit these indicators for us. So let me definitely show you how you do that. So we're going to go over to our left side again, and you're going to click on the indicator, but you're going to click the indicator that that's the settings. So we're going to go to our EMA first, and click that middle button and choose settings, and you get your inputs and your styles. So these are the ones we're going to be changing and upgrading in a sense. So for EMA, you're going to want to put your length as 3, your source close, and keep this 0. Then we're going to go to style, and you're going to make this color blue, but darker blue. And we're going to make color darker and thick up the line. And that's all you're going to do for that one. Then you're going to go to the next one, which is MA. And then you go to inputs, and we're going to make it 10, close 0. Next style, make this one red, make it all red, and thicken it up. Then we're going to go to the next one, which is the H cloud. And what we're going to do is you're going to leave all the numbers already on this. You're not going to change these numbers. You're going to leave how it is. Then we're going to go to style. And then what you're going to do is you're going to click conversion, base, and lagging, and keep the rest. But we're going to go ahead and make these colors darker, and then, thicken them up. So this one's already green. We'll go green or green. I'll try and change it again. Just thicken it up. It's already red. Thicken it up. Okay. You're going to go ahead and just click OK. Then we're going to go to our RSI, click the middle button, and this one we are going to change. So we're going to change our inputs, our length to 5. Then we're going to go to style. Then you're going to make this line red. And you're going to just make it darker and thicken it up. And then what we're going to do is you're going to unclick lower line and high lines, and we're going to keep upper limit. And what you're going to do is make this black, throw it all away, make it thick, and you're going to change the 70 to 50. And the reason I would change from 70 to 50 is so it can be in the middle of the market. So above the 50 line, the dotted line, price line, above this line is a buy. And if it's below, it's going to be a sell. Then we're going to do our precision to 4. Boom. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to edit the next one, which is money flow, MFI. Okay, so inputs, we're going to make the length 5. Style, changes to green. Go to green limit, thicken it up. And then we're going to unclick upper, lower, and behind. And we're going to make it, of course, 4 for precision. Then, before we move on, you want to combine RSI and MFI money flow together. So you're just going to click a little gray dot and bring them together. So you see that, bring them together. Yeah, that's what you want. Then we'll go to our next one, which is momentum. And the momentum is basically the buyers or the sellers, this, which one of them have the most momentum in the market at the time. So we're going to go ahead and input these. It's going to be 5, close. We're going to make the color for momentum pink. Pink. Okay. And then you're going to make the precision 4. There you go. And then you're going to combine this one with the RSI and money flow ones. So grab, boom. Now they're all in there. Okay. I mean, you can change any color. I just use pink because it's kind of clashing with the red, but when you get into it, you'll understand it more. So now we're going to go ahead and go into our DMI. Edit this, input, and we're going to do 5 and 1. I'm going to make it, it's already blue, but you're going to change, make it darker and thicken it up. Then we're going to make this one red, thicken it up, and make this one black. Okay. And our precision is going to be 4. Simple. Then we're going to go to our last 2, which are the MACDs. Okay, so for our first MACD, we are going to change the inputs to 5. Slow length is going to be 15. Close 1. Style. Now we're going to go ahead and click on MACD. We don't have that art, but you're going to go ahead and make the histogram color black. And then thick and darker. And as well, click here. Since it's updated, I click price line. It used to show like right here by itself, but now it's price line. Then you go to your signal and make that green. Green, green, green. Okay, and picking up. And then our precision is going to be 4. Okay, so that's one. Then we're going to go to the next MACD, our last one. And we're going to go ahead and make leave our fastening at 12. Make this one 18. Close 1. Style. Okay. So all ones we need on this one is the signal. So signal, we're going to make it red, make it darker and thick. And our precision is going to be 4. It used to supposed to say scale left. I have not seen it on this update. I don't know where you're supposed to do scale left at. Yeah, so what's going to leave how it is, but it used to be scale left. You have to add on here. But what you're going to do is now you're going to combine our 2 methods together. Cool. So now we have a 4 line or 4 different boxes. So now we can go ahead and move on to how we can get in a trade, stuff like that. Okay. And the Sensei strategy looks for like regular pairs like these. So our URAD or GB or J or GY, GJs or NUs, CJs, those sort of things. The regular pairs, not like golds or anything like that, are just our regular pairs. I haven't tried it in the pairs, but I just know they look for regular pairs. So we're gonna go ahead and begin figuring and putting this to use. So it doesn't look messy anymore. You can see it looks a little much better and a little bigger, so you guys can actually see. And as well, I use the Hakia Ashi candles, and then you can go ahead and save this. Just name it the Sensei strategy. That's the strat. You can save it, and that means you save it on here. Then when you log out and come back in, it'll already be saved up here for you. Just go to your saved area and click on the chart layout, and it'll simply be there. Simple. Okay. So I'll go ahead and show you. So just so you can see. So these are candles that we have to look at and stuff. So just to recap, you see our stop down here, entry, and our TPs are above. So this is going for a buy. So this is actually a good one because let's enter the trade. You can see this is how it would look like if you were to enter a real trade. You know, it's not complete and stuff like that. But we're gonna go ahead and act like we're gonna enter a trade. So as you see, they already give you where they said to enter in at this point. So since it's a buy, we need to indicate that the lines have crossed. As you see, the lines have clearly crossed. The blue line is coming over the red. So this is indication, our first indication that it's a buy. So you see the lines cross perfectly. That's exactly what we want to see. See that a little bit. Okay. So yes, the lines are crossed as you see. I'm going to get our line. I'm just going to make it black so you can see it, but clicking it. Okay. So you see the lines are clearly crossed. So we're just going to skip that line. I hate these little things, y'all. They're going to be working for me seems like. So we can see the indication that the line has crossed. So here we go. Our second confirmation to enter this trade that we know is a buy is all these three lines right here needs to be above the price line. So you see right here, it's a little bit above the price line, but it's not quite, you know, what it needs to be doing. It's like reaching it above the price line. So what we're gonna do is we will enter in a different area. So another confirmation that you see in the first point, you see it cross, but you might want to wait for another candle to form to actually confirm that cross. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete this one. And we're going to move our line to a better entry. So you see that, but no, but we want to make sure all our lines, you still see like there's a blue and stuff like that, okay? You still see, so you really want to go to where all the lines, so you can see the above price, above the line, okay? And this is really a good area here. So we'll just enter here. It up. Okay, so there we go. Now we see that this is lining up, that it clearly all the lines is above the line, right? So we're gonna go ahead and mark that area and just drag it in. So I hate these little couple things. So we have our entry point. We've already crossed the line. We made it make sure it crossed and it's still above the line, so it's still in the buy. And here we go. We just confirmed that we then confirmed that the lines are all above the price line, the 50 part. And as well, this already hit TP1 and TP2 and basically already hit TP3. It's executed there, but this is just showing you how you actually enter our market. So our third point to know that we can get into this trade is to make sure that this blue line is over the red line, which it is. And as well, this black line, which is like the price line in a sense, or the momentum line, it's definitely higher. So this is definitely an indication that there's a lot of momentum going on right now. So it's definitely a good time to get in. Now, if we were to enter like how I did over here, you definitely see right here that yes, these lines are a little bit over the line. They're all over the price line in a sense. But over here, the momentum it was just starting to begin. So you don't want to enter over here because like it's definitely no momentum really. It's like a little U shape. But here you can see it's actually the momentum is starting to actually move along. So we're going to add here. That's another indication. Oh my gosh, all of these lines are messing me up. Okay, so there we go. So we have a line, boom, boom. Now, this can tell you clear view. Go ahead and get into that trade, guys. Go ahead and get in, basically. Our last thing you want to know how to get into a trade is to make sure that this green line is above the price line, the dotted line, okay? That's what you want to make sure. So you definitely see it's definitely above the line, definitely. So it's an indication that we are good. We're up there, we're ready to get in and things like that. So we're going to mark that, boom. So boom, we can hop into the trade. Now they give you the stop loss and everything, but you can determine your own stop loss. I always tell you, make up your own stop loss. Sometimes the stop loss that is given to you could be like 30. It's usually 30, 20, 30, but sometimes it can be more, and you don't want to lose that much more. You can determine your own stop loss. But a way you can do it with this strategy is you can definitely determine your stop loss by looking at the candles. So for a buy stop loss, you would want look for the first candle that you see that has no wick at the bottom. You just want a flat bottom. So let's see. So here's a stop loss. So here's an entry point. You can definitely say, oh, you can come right here. So no wick at the bottom. You can do stop loss. It's kind of quick, so you really want to do that. I would probably go to maybe this one. If I hop in right here, I'll probably go to this one. So I don't have to be my stop loss, because these two will just take you out right away. Because, of course, the market's going to go up and down. So here's that point. And then we go to this one. Boom. So it's a 64127. And this one is 64. So you can go here if you wanted to. If you want to use that many pips, you can definitely do that. Now, if you got in here and we were supposed to hit TP and all that, let's get the measuring stick. Got in here. Okay, we got TP1. Look at that. Got over here, TP1. TP1 right here. Ah, look, about 100 and seems about 64 chances, about 116. Okay, so it's about, this one's about 208 pips from that area. Could look square, about that. And you went to TP2, you could definitely make some money here again, depending on how much in it. You could have made your $20, your $2, your $200, depending on how much money you put in there. But also your risk management, don't over leverage. So you can make some money off this in TP3. Like, yes. So that's good. So that's definitely how you enter buy. So let's go ahead and find a sell for you guys. So like I said, these are the most scanned ones. And then these are our they're like the executed ones already done, basically. And for Sensei strategy, I mean, you see that because the market is it's not over with, so it's always moving. So that's what the end of that is. But for Sensei, you can always go in the middle because sometimes they're not executed yet. Then you can get into these trades. It's always in the middle, but we're just gonna go with the year cat. And let's see, this one is. So this one is a sell because the TPs are under. So it was telling you to get in. Okay, it was telling you to get in here over here to D. Okay, so basically there's two entries on here, so you can go ahead and add these two entries. But let's make it bigger so you guys can see. Let's start over here. So it's telling you to get in here and it's telling you to sell. So to indicate that it's selling, you need to see the red line over the blue. So you can clearly see that this blue line, where they told you it was at, it was not below the red. You can see it's indicating a buy right here. So you really want to get in at that entry point. You wait to see where it crosses. So you see the blue line is now going under the red right here. This is where you see the confirmation that it crossed. So you can see the candles and see that cross. So you see this indicated a buy right here. And then now we just see that cross. So you want to make sure you can enter here, but you want to make sure it's actually going across. So that you see it cross, you see it's now a sell because the blue line's under the red and the red's over the blue. So we can go ahead and mark that so you can tell. So I'll go right here. You can definitely see it cross there, but I like to make sure you confirm. So we can go here. Okay. Boom. Okay, so second confirmation is to make sure that all these three lines are under the 50 part, 50, the market, under the market, 50 line. So you definitely indicate that it is. So we can definitely just boom, boom. Okay, so you see that. On this one, this is the stuff that we talked about. So this is where you want to see the red over the blue. So the red is definitely over the blue, but you see that the DMI line right here, the black line, is not moving. There's no movement, there's nothing, it's no high momentum going on right here. So you really don't want to enter that trade. I would not have entered that trade. Some people might have entered the trade, but I wouldn't have entered the trade because this is telling me it's nothing. There's no movement. It's just, it's going to the side. You're not making any money. You're in consolidation in a sense right here because it's going to the side. So you want to find another entry point. So we're going to go back up here and just wait. You usually wait to see what the candles are going to look like, and we're going to find another confirmation. So I'll probably waste some time because you see it's still acting weird, and you still want to make sure that that red is over the blue. So you see, boom, boom, not much. But you see, there's not much going on. So you want it over here is where you see the line is where you want to enter. So we're going to go ahead and just enter right here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just move this one over here. The lines are still at the end, boom. So it's a good indication. We're at the bottom. Now we want to see, boom, the red is still over the blue. So still good, it's good sell still. If I just drag this up a little just so you can see a little more. You see it crossed, yeah. So you definitely see that. You can oh wow, look, I'm getting the hang of the little lines. So yes, now you see that it crossed, you see all of that. You see these are under the thing. You see that the red line's over the blue and the momentum line is very high up. Now we just gotta indicate that the green line is below this line. So you see it's indicating it's about to be, you can either go below it or when it's about to be. So you see, boom, it's literally about to go down right there. So I mean, you can get in here. I probably would, but then you can still wait to make sure you get to the over here. So all you gotta do is just, there it is, boom, drag it down, boom. Then you can just move these over. Still in the line, it's still lining up with each other. And boom, perfect entry to get into this trade. Perfect entry. Okay. And some tips about this strategy is you never want to enter a trade if it's 15 pips under. You always want to go 15 and up to, for these type of trades. Stop losses are usually 10 to 20, but really up to you. For sell, to know where, like I said, they gave you the stop loss, but you can determine your own stop loss. For sell, so you want to make sure that the red candle, so you look for a red candle, and you want to make sure that the top is flat. No wick or anything, make sure the top. So you can basically pick any of these to be your stop loss, but you can just do the math for sell. Okay. And then another indication, another tip to even know how to get out of a trade is you want to exit the trade when you, over here, when you see this, is when you, yeah, I don't know what I was about to say, lost train of thought. But yep, this has been a perfect way to get in the trade. And let's see when you would want to get out. Because it was up to you, but you can go buy these TPT ones if you wanted to. But you see, boom, blue. You kind of hit the blue, but it came right back up with the sell. So you could hit all of these. You could hit all of these. So you're still going like boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Sheesh. Yeah, you could have caught some really good pips with this. So, and like I said, the sell. Look at that. So that's pretty much the Sensei strategy. I think it's quite easy. It's literally just lining things up, making sure you find your entry points. You determine your SLs, what you want to lose, what you know how much you want to lose if it goes back against you. But this setup is really good. It's a high chance of getting some money. So yeah. I hope I made it easy for you guys. Thanks for watching.